Taking a live look right now as rescuers continue to search for survivors and those on the outside of that rubble, trying to make it easier for those who are beneath this rubble, trying to tunnel in to find any possible survivors. You know, it's been 34 hours since the condo came crashing down in South Florida, and since then, first responders have been working around the clock.
Men and women that are working behind me, they have one mission, and that mission is to save lives. They will continue working until the mission is completed.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us at this noon. The death toll, sadly, has now increased to 4 confirmed, and the number of people unaccounted for has risen to 159. A state of emergency has been declared for Miami-Dade County that will help officials coordinate their disaster relief efforts. Searchers are slowly and methodically going through the rubble using saws and jackhammers where necessary, and they are periodically calling for everyone to stop work, to listen, be quiet for any sounds of life like yelling, tapping, knocking. During a news conference we brought you live during the morning show, the mayor of Miami-Dade County talked about the heroic efforts from first responders.
It's incredibly moving to be on site with these safety personnel, fire rescue. They are totally motivated to find people. They have to be pulled off the shift. That is how motivated they are to continue their efforts.
Governor Desantis will travel to Surfside this afternoon. He spoke about 2 hours ago during a news conference in Pensacola, describing what's happening in South Florida.
Have to figure out why did this happen, and that answer isn't necessarily apparent right now, but it will be identified, and I think that anyone who was affected by this directly wants that answer, but also we need to know, is this a bigger issue or is this something unique to the building?
Engineers obviously will be studying everything associated with the structure of the building, the video of the collapse that we have seen, trying to figure out how this could happen. We have several reporters on this developing story. We start with Vic Michelucci, who is in Surfside. He has been talking with people waiting to hear if their loved ones are okay. Vic?
The difficult part of being down here is not watching this seemingly endless search and rescue mission. It's seeing the faces and talking to the family members who are still looking for their loved ones who they haven't heard from in now a day and a half. We have one of those family members. Your sister, Cassie, is still missing, 40 years old, a mother. Ashley Dean, I know it is so difficult for you, but you are out here and you're not giving up hope.
I'm not giving up hope on my baby sister, Cassie. She's absolutely beautiful, inside and out, and I'm gonna stay out here until they find my baby sister. And I'm gonna hold out every ounce of hope because my sister's very strong. She's a yoga and Pilates instructor. She's extremely strong. Her body's strong, her mind's strong, and if anybody can make it through, my baby sister can make it through. And I'm holding out every bit of hope for my baby.
There she is. What's it been like with every passing hour?
It's been extremely agonizing. It's been very painful. It's very confusing. It's almost unbelievable. It's not even fathomable. I just can't even imagine that my sister's condominium collapsed.
And you saw this because it was on the news, and your daughter said, that's my mom's complex.
Yeah, she told me, she said, Nanny, that is my mama's condo. And I said, no, it's not, Ariana, it's not. She said, Nanny, it is hers. And I didn't want to believe it. I was in extremely such shock and such disbelief. I could not believe it. I arrived here late last night at about 1:30 in the morning from New Orleans. That's where Cassie's also from. She loves Miami. She had a beautiful condo on the beach. It was her happy place. And I won't leave until I find my baby sister, rain or shine.
Ashley, we appreciate you talking to us. We know that there is strength in all of your loved ones as you look for her. One last picture. That's Cassie. We're hoping for good news. We hope the next time we talk to you, it's good news.
Thank you, sir. And I hope that everybody out there would please pray for all the missing and that they all come home.
Thank you. Ashley Dean, just one of literally hundreds of family members suffering right now. They have anxiety. They don't know if they're going to get news, when they get news, and what that news will be. But they have so much strength, they have so much faith, and they're not quitting. In Surfside, I'm Vic Michelucci, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Vic. The community is also coming together to help those who lost everything in the collapse, and also to provide water and food to the first responders who are working around the clock. Tarek Miner is joining us now from the newsroom with more information about the work to help those who've had to evacuate their homes. Tarek.
Crews have been working around the clock at the Champlain Tower South with what the mayor of Miami describes as extreme risk to themselves. Fire officials say they're using heavy machinery like cranes and ladders to remove damaged pieces from the top of the building, while firefighters are using saws and handheld tools to get through the debris below. There has been an outpouring of support for those first responders who are working in these dangerous conditions. All three of Miami's professional sports teams have rolled in with trucks of food and water for those on the scene. The Miami Dolphins also brought in a food truck. People from all over South Florida have been driving to the area to bring in donations to first responders and those who have been displaced and are being put up in nearby condo lobbies. The mayor saying the support has been overwhelming, and they're asking people to stop bringing in donations, but instead to give monetarily. Now, one of the most common questions that we're getting is, how can I help? Officials say there are several organizations collecting money for the victims. Support Surfside and The Shull are two organizational leaders that are encouraging everyone to donate to. We've posted links to their information on our homepage, news4jax.com. Jen?
Thank you, Tarek. Earlier on the morning show, we spoke with Asher Cohen, who is a forensic structural engineer. He says crews will find out eventually what happened to this building, including the possibility that it was some kind of a concrete support failure.
It's going to be likely when we find out what's going on here as they pick through the rubble, that there's a confluence of factors, a number of factors that contributed. But looking at it, it could very possibly have been that one slab failed. And we saw, unfortunately, with the World Trade Center is that, when you have a slab failure, it imparts a significant impact load as it starts to collapse. And we saw that in the video, that once it happens, it's a domino effect.
And in the 7 a.m. hour of the morning show, we also spoke with Lieutenant Pam Ramsdell from JFRD's Search and Rescue Team. We invited her here to the studio with her K-9 specifically to help us kind of walk through what search and rescuers are going through down in South Florida. And she spoke about her specific role here and the role of her dog Pixel in situations like this.
We've got different methods that we use. We start off with her toy drive. She loves her toys. Mm-hmm. That's her reward. That's her paycheck.
Okay.
When she starts looking for victims, we'll do bark tubes and things like that. And then we start moving onto a rubble pile and we start hiding in different locations in a pile that we have out of the training school.
Okay.
And different victims, doesn't have to be the same victim, which is perfect. And you can tell when she's in the scent, she starts circling and trying to get to the closest spot that she can.
Wow.
And just barks, and that's how we know that she's found somebody.